What are friends with benefits? Friends with benefits, FWB, is a type of relationship in which two individuals engage in a sexual relationship without being emotionally involved or committed to each other. It is a non-committal type of relationship where both parties agree to engage in sexual activity with no strings attached. The concept of friends with benefits has been popularized in recent years, especially among the younger generation. This essay will discuss what friends with benefits are, the pros and cons of such a relationship, and the factors that determine its success. In a friends with benefits relationship, the two individuals involved have agreed to engage in sexual activity with each other on a regular basis. However, they are not romantically involved or committed to each other. This means that they are free to see other people and pursue other relationships without any emotional attachments. The main goal of a friends with benefits relationship is to enjoy the physical aspect of a relationship without any of the emotional baggage that comes with it. The concept of friends with benefits has become increasingly popular in recent years, especially among the younger generation. With the rise of hookup culture and the normalization of casual sex, more and more people are turning to friends with benefits relationships as a way to satisfy their sexual needs without the emotional commitment of a traditional relationship. Additionally, the popularity of dating apps like Tinder and Bumble has made it easier than ever to find like-minded individuals who are interested in this type of relationship. There are several benefits to engaging in a friends with benefits relationship. First and foremost, it allows individuals to fulfill their sexual desires without the emotional commitment of a traditional relationship. This can be especially beneficial for individuals who are not looking for a serious relationship or who are not emotionally ready for one. Additionally, friends with benefits relationships can be a great way to explore one's sexuality and experiment with different sexual activities. Another benefit of friends with benefits relationships is that they can be less stressful and complicated than traditional relationships. With no emotional attachments or expectations, there is less pressure to constantly communicate or spend time together. This can be especially appealing for individuals who have busy schedules or who prefer to keep their personal lives separate from their romantic lives. However, there are also several drawbacks to friends with benefits relationships. One of the biggest challenges is maintaining the boundaries between the sexual aspect of the relationship and the emotional aspect. It can be difficult to separate the two, especially if one person develops feelings for the other. This can lead to hurt feelings and a breakdown in the relationship. Another challenge is jealousy. Even though both individuals are free to see other people, it can be difficult to see someone you are sexually involved with pursuing other relationships. This can lead to jealousy and resentment, which can ultimately destroy the friendship. Finally, friends with benefits relationships can be risky in terms of sexual health. Because the individuals involved are not in a committed relationship, they may be more likely to engage in risky sexual behaviors or to forego the use of protection. This can lead to unwanted pregnancies, sexually transmitted infections, and other health issues. The success of a friends with benefits relationship depends on several factors. First and foremost, both individuals must be on the same page in terms of what they want from the relationship. If one person is looking for a traditional relationship while the other is only interested in a casual sexual relationship, it is unlikely that the relationship will be successful. Communication is also key in a friends with benefits relationship. Both individuals must be open and honest about their feelings and expectations. This includes discussing boundaries, such as whether or not it is okay to see other people, and what will happen if one person develops feelings for the other. Finally, it is important to maintain the friendship aspect of the relationship. While the sexual aspect of the relationship may be the primary focus, it is important to continue to enjoy each other's company and to engage in activities outside of the bedroom. This helps to ensure that the relationship is based on a foundation of friendship and mutual respect, rather than just physical attraction. In conclusion, friends with benefits relationships can be a great option for individuals who are not looking for a traditional relationship or who are not emotionally ready for one. However, they also come with their own set of challenges and risks. Communication, honesty, and maintaining the friendship aspect of the relationship are key factors in determining the success of a friends with benefits relationship. Ultimately, it is up to each individual to decide if a friends with benefits relationship is right for them and to approach it with caution and respect for both themselves and their partner.